Taal Volcano in Batangas, Philippines began to erupt on January 12, 2020, when a phreatomagmatic eruption from its main crater spewed ashes over Calabazon, Metro Manila, and some parts of central Luzon and Ilocos region, resulting in the suspension of school classes, work schedules, and flights in the area. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology subsequently issued an alert level 4, indicating that a hazardous explosive eruption is possible within hours to days. Volcanic activity continued into 2021, when another eruption occurred on July 1, 2021. The volcano erupted on the afternoon of January 12, 2020, 43 years after its previous eruption in 1977, according to PHIVOLCS Director Dr. Renato Salidum. Seismic swarms began at 11 a.m. and were later followed by a phreatic eruption from Volcano Island, main crater at around 1 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Loud rumbling sounds were also felt and heard from the Volcano Island. By 2:30 p.m., PHIVOLCS raised the alert status to alert level 2. Although PHIVOLCS through its Taal Volcano Observatory had advised residents of Volcano Island to evacuate at around 1 p.m., stronger explosions began around 3 p.m. that spewed an ash column exceeding a kilometer high, prompting PHIVOLCS to upgrade the alert status to alert level 3 by 4 p.m. Furthermore, Salidum confirmed that there was a magmatic intrusion that was driving the volcano's unrest. PHIVOLCS advised evacuation of the towns of Balit, San Nicolas, and Talisay in Batangas and other towns within the shores of Taal Lake. By 7:30 p.m., PHIVOLCS upgraded the alert status to alert level 4 after volcanic activities intensified as continuous eruption generated a tall 10 to 15 km steam-laden tephra column with frequent volcanic lightning that rained wet ashfall on the general north as far as Quezon City and Caloocan. Ashfall from the volcano were also experienced in Cavite and Laguna, and reached as far as Metro Manila and Pampanga. On January 13, PHIVOLCS reported that the activity on its main crater had transitioned into a lava fountain between 2:48 a.m. to 4:28 a.m. A lava fountain was recorded at 3:20 a.m. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources in Taguig and Makati. By January 15, PHIVOLCS reported that the slightly acidic lake which filled the main crater prior to the eruption had dried up, which was after confirmed by European satellite observations. On January 28, the main crater emitted 800 meters of steam according to an 8 a.m. bulletin by PHIVOLCS. It was described as a below instrumental detection, while alert level 3 remained raised. On August 18, PHIVOLCS reported a 20-meter steam emission from the volcano's main crater and several volcanic earthquakes within its vicinity. Subsequent earthquakes have been recorded until late August. PHIVOLCS asserted that the volcanic activity was normal but advised local governments to remain prepared in case of an eruption. In February 2021, after over a year of the 2020 eruption, the Batangas provincial government ordered residents from Taal Volcano Island to be preemptively evacuated due to the volcano's increasing activity. On March 9, PHIVOLCS raised the volcano's alert level to number 2 and said that it is showing signs of an increased unrest. In late June, localities near the volcano have experienced volcanic smog or VOG caused by the volcano's emission of sulfur dioxide, amounting to 14,326 tons on June 28. The VOG was confirmed to have reached as far as the central Luzon region. On July 1, the volcano erupted at around 3:16 p.m. local time and lasted for 5 minutes. And the alert level was raised from level 2 to level 3. As the result of the eruption, over 4,000 residents from 3 barangays near the volcano in the province's municipality of Laurel voluntarily left their homes that night and were subsequently sheltered 16 kilometers away from the area. Some evacuees were brought to Nasugbu while the others in Alfonso, Cavite, where the latter will conduct a COVID-19 antigen test for the individuals in their area. Meanwhile, the NDRRMC reported that 1,282 individuals from nearby municipalities of the province flee from their towns and are in evacuation shelters on July 2. The Department of Social Welfare and Development in non-food items for the evacuees. The Southern Luzon Command of the AFP were also dispatched in Batangas to aid the Calabarzon Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council and local government units in the area. While the Calabarzon police forces were on alert since July 2 due to the volcano's activity. On February 13, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council northwest of Agoncillo, Batangas, which were recorded at least thrice, at 11:56 p.m. on January 12, 3:11 a.m. on January 13, and 6:35 a.m. later that day. As a result, an intensity 3 northeast of Talisay at 2:05 a.m. measuring an intensity IV in Tagaytay and intensity 2 in Malabon and Pasay. As a result of these constant earthquakes, Neum,